Hey guys, English Dave here, and I'm bringing you the Entertain Lynx spoiler-free review for The Fate of the Furious.
Dom! You gonna turn your back on family?
Starting in 2001, the franchise has somehow managed to survive and entertain viewers for 16 years, and with this 8th movie, it doesn't seem like it's letting up anytime soon. With Dom and Letty married, Brian and Mia retired, and the rest of the crew exonerated, the globetrotting team has found some semblance of a normal life. They soon face an unexpected challenge when a mysterious woman named Cypher forces Dom to betray them all. Now they must unite to bring home the man who made them a family and stop her from unleashing chaos on a grand scale. After seeing all the trailers, I was excited about seeing this new film. I'm someone who has come to terms with what the franchise is, and I don't expect any more than that. My biggest concern, however, was why Dominic was going against his team. After all their adventures together, why didn't he just say, "Hey guys, this is happening, help me out"? At first I thought, maybe it's mind control, but it seemed like he was aware of his actions. But after watching the film, the reasons totally make sense, and it's done in a smart and actually not over the top way.
Let me ask you something, Dom. What's the best thing in your life?
Family.
No, it's not. Not if you're being honest.
Most of the characters you expect return, minus Brian and Mia of course, and they all play out just as they should. At this point, we all know their traits and they are all played well. With such a large ensemble, they all surprisingly get their due attention, with some of course getting more than others. My personal favourites are the ongoing rivalry between Tej and Roman, with their constant bickering being a great source of humour in the film, rivaled only by the back and forth between Hobbs and Jason Statham returning as Deckard. The two of them constantly going on about who would kick whose ass makes me want to see them in an odd couple comedy together.
I mean, do you really believe you could beat me in a straight-up old-fashioned fistfight?
Let me tell you something. Me and you, one-on-one, no one else around. I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
Maybe one day we'll find out.
Oh, you better hope that day never comes.
Charlize Theron plays the villain Cypher, and for someone who actually never enters a car, she's pretty badass. There's a great scene in New York involving her and a shit ton of remote-controlled cars, and she plays the hacker villain well. Directed by F. Gary Gray, who recently did Straight Outta Compton, but also has films such as Friday, The Italian Job, Law-Abiding Citizen, and The Negotiator in his resume, he somehow finds a way to inject a touch of uniqueness to this film. He isn't reinventing the wheel, but he's able to both tone down the ridiculousness while still keeping it ridiculous, if that makes any sense. He's also created, I feel, the best story of the franchise. It's not Oscar material, don't get me wrong, but he and his team of writers have taken elements of the franchise's history and crafted a story that is expected to set up the final trilogy. Yes folks, they plan on going 10 movies deep. From start to finish, this feels and looks like a Fast and Furious movie in all the best ways. There's some great races, awesome car stunts that, like I said earlier, don't feel as over the top as they've gone before, yet feel over the top in fun ways. There's a lot of practical effects too. You can tell they crashed a hell of a lot of cars to make this film. And like I said, there's a great scene set in New York involving what I call a zombie horde of cars, and it's brilliant. Whoever expected the franchise to last this long? In many ways, it's so far removed from the original film about an undercover cop who went in too deep investigating a string of robberies involving street races. Over time, the franchise has essentially become a superhero series. It's easy to criticize the films for being loud and silly, but when you accept that it's a franchise that owns what it is and you're just going along for the ride, you realize it's a fun ride. This is a film that continues that trend, and it's a must-see for anyone who has enjoyed the film so far.
It's impossible!
Thanks guys for listening. If you enjoyed this review, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share with your peeps. If you'd like to hear our spoiler-filled thoughts on the movie, check out our Entertain Link Spoiler Talk podcast, which will be up Monday. There you can hear myself and the team go in depth on what we thought. The link will be in the description below once it goes up. My name's English Dave, and this has been an Entertain Link spoiler-free review for The Fate of the Furious. See ya.
Yeah!
Oh shit! We're gonna need a bigger truck!